Hey guys, this is AGamer1 here, and welcome to my Tips and Tricks game shop. And today's Tips and Tricks question comes from a guy known as ReasonGDF, and he's asking me, how do you keep a positive KD during a team deathmatch? Now, there are many kind of ways to try and tell him and tell you guys how to do it. It's not a question of skill or anything like that. It's more of a mental state. And the very first tip that I can give him and you guys is always make sure you enter a game feeling positive about yourself and generally what you're going to do in the game. So you want to go in pretty much knowing what you're going to do. So say when you start off, you want to think, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go down the right side of the house, go through the middle, go left, and then go upstairs, kill a few guys, go down. You want to kind of plan out what you want to do. Also, you want to kind of like keep your brain fixed on the one thing, and this kind of comes into trust your instincts, because whenever I tend to play, I always kind of think of it like, what would I do if I was in the enemy's shoes? The guy I'm trying to kill, what would I do? And 9 out of 10 times, I can guarantee you it will work, as long as you kind of put yourself in the guy's boots that you're trying to kill. I can guarantee you 9 out of 10 times that you will win the gunfight. It's just like, okay, what if I was him and he was me? What could I do to counteract that? So if he's going left, normally you'll go left as well to kill him. But if you was him, think about it, what would you do? Would you go left and then hide, or go left and then suddenly go right and come around the corner and kill him? You got to kind of picture, what would you do if you was in his boots? And also, what do you think he would do? It's more of a mental state kind of thing. The second tip I can give him is really make sure you're happy with your loadout. You want a gun that you're comfortable with, perks that you're very comfortable with as well, and generally a good kill streak setup. If you're the kind of player that doesn't get like 6 or 9 kills in a row without dying, you kind of want low kill streaks. So if you're a average kind of Call of Duty player, I'd suggest maybe Counter Spy Plane, Napalm Strike and Helicopter, because those kill streaks are pretty easy to get. And as you can see here, I'm kind of, I wouldn't say camping, I find that more of a tactical game, because I know the enemies are below me. I've got a radar spy plane, I know they're below me, and I know they're going to keep coming back to kill me, and it's just really it's their own trap, if that makes any sense. They're kind of falling into their own trap. But and as I was saying, if you're a pretty good COD player, you really want to kind of pick kill streaks that you're going to get. So my kill streak setup on this game was spy plane, Blackbird and gunship, because once you have a spy plane, you're basically guaranteed to know where the enemy are for the rest of 30 seconds, and in that 30 seconds, if you're good enough, you can get the required 4 or 5 kills you need for the Blackbird. And once you have that, you're basically set to get any kill streaks higher than the Blackbird, as long as you trust your instincts and keep aware of yourself. And again, a third tip I would say is always check your radar like every 3 to 5 seconds. You don't want to kind of just be focused on what is happening around you. Yes, it's a good idea to keep focused on what's happening around you while you're playing, obviously, but just flick your eyes up to the top left of the screen every 3 seconds or something. That's going to keep you alive, because you're going to constantly know where the enemy are by gunfire or by radar or by whatever. Of course, like I said, you don't want to obviously just keep looking at the radar, but it would really help you keep that uphold on the enemy team, really. A fourth tip I would say is at least play with someone else. It hasn't got to be a full party, it can be just one other person. It always helps to kind of have another person that you can talk to. It can be talked to as in tactics, or it can be talked to as in just a general discussion, having a laugh, because I can guarantee you again that you will do a lot better when you feel comfortable with who you're talking to and who you're playing with. It's a bit nerve-wracking when you're just playing with people you don't know, because you don't know their skill level, you don't know if they're going to be team players, you don't know if they're going to help you. It's always good to have just that one person on your friends list in a game with you, because you're used to them, you know how they play, they know how you play, and it's going to really do you a lot better in the long run. And guys, that was the video. That was episode 1 of Tips and Tricks Game Shop by me. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe to keep up to date with all of my videos and all of my tips and tricks soon to come. This has been A Gamer 1, and keep on gaming.